Bert Show closure call. Let's get Lisa back on here. Kristen?
All right, so Lisa and Chris were dating, and about a year ago, they broke up after about 4 months of dating. And his reasoning was that they were moving too fast. But then they started to get back together. They were moving slow, and he ghosted. So she wants to get to the bottom of why he came back in and they were moving back slow and he ghosted, and to see if that was even a legitimate excuse a year ago that things were moving too fast and that's why he wanted to go.
We're all kind of under the assumption here, Lisa, that this might have been more physical for him than it was emotional. You said things were great with you guys. You broke up. You never really did say, oh, yeah, it was moving too fast. He said the relationship was moving too fast. So you agreed. You slowed it all down. You don't talk for a month, and then you get physical with each other again, and then he just bounces on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tommy, our studio director, reached out to him, and this is his email. It says, "Sure, I have no problem telling you why I broke up with her, and I'm certain anyone would understand. Certainly any guy will get it. I'm actually surprised she's pretending like she has no idea why I broke it off with her. We had multiple conversations about slowing down. We'd only been dating for 4 months, and she was acting like we had been together for years. I had to tell her multiple times I wanted things to be a bit more casual. I didn't want to be required to see her every night. I didn't want to be grilled when she hadn't heard from me every hour. I didn't want to run all my plans by her first. I also thought it was insane for her to be suggesting that we move in together after only 3 months."
Lisa, I don't think you told us that.
Left that out.
You left that part out. So is that all accurate?
I mean, yeah, it's accurate. I guess I, in retrospect, like went a little overboard with the behavior. I guess I was like a little too forward. It's just hard when you see like all your friends dating in long-term relationships and getting married, and then like you get a chance, and it's like you get excited.
Okay, so it sounds to me, and there's still more in this email, it sounds to me like he was crystal clear on why you guys aren't together. It sounds like you guys had this talk over and over and over again, and then when you said, let's move in together after only 3 months, now I understand why he's like, we got to slow this thing down. It sounds like to me when you reached out to us, you knew what the answer was going to be today.
I mean, I thought maybe there was a chance that he would, I don't know, maybe that he would think that it was the wrong move or something.
Okay, so let me just finish this thing. We're about 3/4 of the way through it. Insane for her to suggest that we should move in together after 3 months. So I finally just broke up with her. Yeah, it's true that we talked after and there was discussion about getting back together. I thought she finally understood and we were going to start seeing each other more casually. However, then the straw that broke the camel's back happened. I was at a mutual friend's house. They had all the Christmas cards they had received hanging up. That's when I found out she sent out Christmas cards from the two of us to all of her friends and family.
Lisa, did you do this?
Oh.
I did, and it definitely wasn't my finest hour. I get that. That was like
either is the one you're having right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kept all these secrets from us. So many secrets. She knew the whole time. She's like, what could it have been? I mean, I did tell him I stopped taking birth control and I was trying to get pregnant, but I don't know why he would run away. He was very clear now. It's starting to make sense.
All right. We had only been together for 4 months and she went and sent out cards with a picture taken on our second date. That's insane, right? Is what he writes. So, do people even do that? He asks. Do they send out cards before they're married? What about after only dating 4 months without the other one knowing? And the email ends there. So, yeah.
My husband and I, we dated for 10 years. I never sent a Christmas card picture of us until after we got engaged. 11 years later.
I've never heard of that happening.
Lisa, so...
I'm sorry.
KK, she can hear you.
I'm sorry. I'm pregnant. I'm sorry.
Blame it on your baby. All right. So, Lisa, I mean, you knew all of this. You knew exactly why he was bailing. I mean,
it's like definitely, I don't know. It's just, I thought maybe there would be an inkling of like him feeling kind of bad for ending it, but I guess I guess he really did interpret what I did as like the worst thing that could have happened.
Lisa, you were Speedy Gonzales about this relationship.
That is the quickest way to get a man to hit the hills. That was way too soon.
Yeah. So this wasn't really a closure call. This was a confirmation call. We're going to let you go, okay? We've got other stuff to do with our producer, Katie, but now you guys aren't getting back together. So just let it go. And I would only suggest that you learn from this. And with the next guy, wait like 4 or 5 months before you send out cards together.
Yes. In your next relationship, be the sloth. Think like the sloth and be the sloth. Move slow.
Run your own race. Stop comparing your life to your friend's life. That's not a good thing to do.
All right, Lisa. Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye-bye.
thanks, guys.
See ya.
Oh,
Kristen has been. I'm watching Kristen, and she is trying to hold back, laughing so hard.
I don't know why that tickled me, but my bad. It's like my brain just went into my own little KK world, and I forgot she was on the phone. And it was just,
it's pretty funny when they lie to us. It's funny.
right.
We're gonna find out
everything.
yes, everything,
all of it.
The only thing I lied about was the entire call. Right. All right. So let's get to Katie here.
He said I was moving too fast. All I was doing is poking holes in the condoms. I don't know what his problem was.
Here, Bert Show.